We are reacting to who's winning the 2026 FIFA World Cup trophy. It's a whole video that we want to react to. I got the boys with me watching it, and we're going to go crazy and see what this video is all about. Let's jump into it. No talking.
One World Cup. 48 hungry nations, teams everywhere
48
are
nations,
waiting for their
6, 7
chance
of them
to
can win
lift the greatest trophy in football history. And we're now just 10 months away from the 2026 FIFA World Cup final. On July 19th, 2026, only one nation will turn their fans' dream into reality.
It's gonna be
and bring
so
the
hot.
cup home. The team that wins will need power, talent, smart tactics, and absolute composure. While
they playing
fans
the
in
games at
countries
night?
like Russia, Pakistan, and the Congo are already heartbroken before qualification
Well,
round.
they got
Most of
banned?
the countries knowing their teams won't even make it to the starting line. But there's only few nations that can go very further. So today we're ranking the top 4 countries most likely to steal the World Cup glory for their nation. So no more talk, let's get started.
GTA and the World Cup in one summer. Can I get a W spam, bro? The World Cup and GTA in the
At
same
number
summer?
1 stands La Albiceleste, Argentina. From the very start of the qualifiers, they've shown why they remain the team to beat.
It got delayed.
Argentina dominated the CONMEBOL 2026, finishing first with 38 points from 18 matches, 12 wins, 2 draws and 4 losses,
38
scoring
points, a
31
lot.
goals and conceding just 10. In this year, they surpassed all 9 other teams, including Brazil, Uruguay and Colombia. That result securing them direct to 2026 World Cup. Their next target after qualifying is to advance from the group stage to the round of 16.
Who's favorites
but
out
on
of
the
South America?
previous year, CONMEBOL
Give me a prediction.
2022 World Cup qualifiers, Argentina finished second with 39 points from 17 matches, 11 wins, 6 draws, with no losses.
Argentina?
They scored 27 goals and conceding just 8. They outperformed all teams except Brazil. So you can see Argentina in better position when comparing previous year CONMEBOL. But the questions is, could they win back-to-back World Cups with the same flow and tactics? The
Has
answer
anybody done that before?
is absolutely. The fire from their 2022 triumph still burns, and coach Lionel Scaloni, the mastermind behind that
Did
victory,
Spain go back to
continues
back?
to prove
No,
he
right?
can adapt, confidently rotating between 4-3-1-2
Brazil?
and 4-4-2 diamond formations to match opponents while preserving. And Argentina's attacking identity. Their squad is stacked with strikers: Facundo Buonanotte, Nico Paz, Claudio Echeverri, Alejandro Garnacho, Nicolas Gonzalez, Paulo Dybala, Julian Alvarez, and Lautaro Martinez. In Argentina's midfield,
Garnacho
there is
Nicolas!
Enzo Fernandez, Rodrigo De Paul, Alexis McAllister, Franco
Garnacho?
Mastantuono, Thiago Almada,
Does he
and
play?
Leandro Paredes. On defense, Christian Romero, Nicolas Otamendi,
Garnacho plays?
Lisandro Martinez, Gonzalo Montiel, Sherman Petzela, Nahuel Molina, Marcos Acuna, and Valentin Barco. And last, goalkeepers still sharper like before: Emiliano Dibu Martinez, Jeremias Ledesma, and Walter Benitez. But the edge and the lingering question mark remains a weakness. Argentina's biggest concern is the possible absence of Angel Di Maria, who has already announced his retirement, and the uncertainty around Lionel Messi's future. Still, whispers from inside the camp suggest Messi hopes to make 2026 his final tournament. And if he does, Argentina's chances skyrocket. Confidence is everything, and Argentina has it. Their comeback from a 3-goal deficit against France in the 2022 final proved their resilience. Experts currently give them about a 14% chance to lift the trophy again, and FIFA ranks them 3rd in the world. Same players, same confidence, same
14%
coach.
chance?
If
Would you
Messi
make it
takes
higher
the
or
field
lower?
in 2026,
I think
many
higher.
believe nothing can stop them, and the story might just end with another World Cup trophy in Buenos Aires.
Lower. Wow, lower. Why lower? Lower? France, this is a big chance here.
At
Big
number
chance.
2 on the list of the strongest teams in the world,
Let's go, Mbappe.
we have France. A nation that has been on fire ever since 2018.
Okay.
Since that golden year, France has been rising, stronger and stronger. And in 2026, they look like the only true giant standing next to Argentina. The last time Argentina barely survived against France, the difference came down to 2 legends, Messi and Di Maria. But now, the story is different. This time, Argentina no longer has Messi, no longer has Di Maria. And with honest opinion, there isn't a single nation right now with higher chances of defeating France in final. The French squad in
I do not want to pause. Did he just say there's no Messi? Did he just say there's no Messi? Is this guy living in the future? Is this... Does this guy know something that we don't know? What is this guy talking about? This video has to be AI. Why is he saying there's no Messi?
2026 is simply exploding with talent.
He said Garnacho and Messi's gone. Huh?
Already sitting on top of Group D's first place with 6 points.
14% chance of winning the World Cup without Messi?
Their system, their rhythm, their players, it all feels unstoppable. And at the heart of it all, the mastermind is Didier Deschamps, the man who has been leading France since 2012, the man who gave them the 2018 World Cup, and another final in 2022. His contract will end after this tournament, but before stepping down, he wants one last dance. One last
Zidane's
crown
next job.
and a third World Cup appearance as manager. And with the squad he has, that dream doesn't feel impossible. The forwards are electric. Kylian Mbappe, the captain, the superstar, the finisher. He leads from the front, drifting left to destroy defenders with pace, power, and one-on-one brilliance. On the right, the monster himself, Ousmane Dembélé, the 2025 Ballon d'Or winner, who is flying down the wing with speed, trickery, and
What's their
chaos.
chance of winning the World
Add in
Cup, chat?
Bradley Barcola, a rising star with sharp movement and direct play, and you already see danger everywhere.
Their
But
attack
wait,
is nasty.
There's more. Kingsley Coman, Marcus
18%?
Thuram,
I think
Randall
20%.
Kolo Muani. France doesn't just have one attack, they have an army with full ambition, and their every soldier knows how to score and attack. In the midfield, balance meets brilliance. Eduardo Camavinga, the box-to-box destroyer, breaking attacks and starting counters. Aurelien Tchouameni, Real Madrid's midfield anchor, calm,
I need this guy to make me a hype video. I need this guy to be like AA9 Skills, the YouTuber, I got nothing. But like I need him to do something for me, bro, because this guy is hyping up players that like he's making them sound like this is crazy, right, chat? He can make it. He's making Camavinga. He just made Camavinga sound like he's Zidane. AA9 Skills, the watched YouTuber from 2011 on a comeback with a, you know what I mean? Like, bro, this guy is serious right now.
posed and precise. Adrien Rabiot, combining defensive strength with attacking runs. Warren Zaire-Emery, the young prodigy, full of energy and vision. And behind them, Guendouzi, Fofana, Doué, Akliouche.
You lost me at Guendouzi, big dog. You was hyping them all up, and I was feeling it. And the moment you said Guendouzi and about to hit me with something crazy, you lost me, bro. You lost me.
This midfield is not just strong, it's complete. It can defend,
Y'all
it
think
can
Pogba
create,
can make
and
the
it
World
can
Cup team?
dominate. Defensively, France looks terrifying. Upamecano, Saliba, Konate, Pavard, Lucas Hernandez, Theo Hernandez, Ferland Mendy. A backline built with speed, power, and intelligence. No weakness, no hesitation, just pure
Didn't
solidity.
he live the
And
Liverpool
in
guy
goal,
out?
They are more than safe. Maignan, Samba,
Where's
Chevalier,
Condé?
3 elite keepers, all ready to guard the net. Right now, France is ranked second by FIFA, with an 11% chance of winning the World Cup. On paper, this squad is
You got Argentina higher than France?
almost untouchable. And when you look at the experience, the firepower, and the stars, they might just be the team to fear the most. Except for Argentina and Spain. Let's be honest, there may not be a single nation in the world strong enough to stop France from winning.
How'd I do?
Ranked number 1 by
How'd I do?
FIFA, with over a 10% chance of lifting the trophy,
How'd I do?
Spain comes in as the 3rd strongest team on the road to
Sit
the
down, my bad.
2026 World Cup. And make no mistake, this team is unstoppable, fueled by youth, talent, and a philosophy of unity.
Who's better,
Spain is
France
building
or Spain?
momentum that could finally crown them champions again after 16 long years. At the heart of this transformation is
Spain?
Luis de
Really?
la Fuente. 64 years old, the mastermind behind Spain's rebirth. Once a youth coach, he guided the U19s to European glory in 2015, the U21s in 2019, and even led Spain to Olympic silver in Tokyo 2020.
Y'all got
But
Spain?
his senior career is where the magic exploded. A Nations League triumph in 2023, an unbeaten Euro 2024 campaign capped with a 2-1 victory over England in the final. And in 2025, pure drama, knocking out France 5-4 in a semi-final.
Yeah, say what
flip,
happened
but
next.
sadly they were
Yeah.
defeated by Portugal in the final. His mantra?
Yeah, show him what happens next.
United we are stronger. And that philosophy
Viva
shows
Portugal,
in every
caralho, filho da
pass,
puta.
every run, every celebration. De La
My
Fuente's
bad.
style is the
My bad.
beautiful game reborn. Possession football, fluid attacks, and a 4-3-3 formation that maximizes Spain's technical depth. Up front, Spain stands tall. Alvaro Morata now.
You give a nation hype team and you started with Morata, G. You can't start with Morata, dog. Ain't no one scared of Spain now. You had to start with at least Lamine Yamal or Nico Williams. You can't start with Morata. Ain't no one scared. Based off Morata, what's the percentages? He got to be at like a 2% now, bro. You got to start with Nico Williams. You got to start with Nico Williams or Lamine Yamal. You could have put Samu here.
Now 32, the Atletico Madrid warrior, captain, leader, aerial threat. A man who's delivered when it matters most, from the Euro final to high-pressure qualifiers. He has over 80 caps, and even at 34 in 2026, his experience will be priceless. On the left, Nico Williams.
There we go.
Just 23,
Yeah.
a lightning-fast winger from Athletic Bilbao.
There we go.
He cuts inside with pace, directness, and hunger.
That's more
he showed
better.
his fire in Euro 2024, and now he's even sharper.
Guys,
In the
has he
middle,
had a good
Dani
season at
Olmo,
Atleti this year?
Barcelona's versatile creator, a 27-year-old genius who can play as a number 10 or second striker. His finishing, his flair, unpredictable.
He's been terrible this year?
unstoppable. And on the right, the jewel of Spain, Lamine Yamal, just 18 years old.
Based on the current form of the Spanish players, are you scared of this team? Dani Olmo, the way Lamine Yamal's been the last month due to injury, and the way Nico Williams been playing, are you scared? Me neither. They have not been playing well, to be honest. Them boys have not been playing well. By the way, this guy said Laminia. I think he called him Laminia Yamal. Laminia or something.
Barcelona's prodigy, a magician on the wing who drifts inside as an inverted forward, slicing defenses with passes and finishes beyond his years. And if injuries strike, Spain's depth is frightening. Joselu, Ferran Torres, Mikel Oyarzabal.
They put Jose Lu up, dog. He said, if they have injuries, Spain's depth is frightening. And he put Jose Lu up on the screen. Yo, Jose Lu. I mean, bro, he nice, but Jose Lu, bro.
Yeremy Pino, Fermin Lopez. No weakness, only replacements. In
Chat, what if the video would have popped up and instead of Jose Lu, they would have put Pina? What if they were like, this Spain's depth is crazy and they put Pina?
Spain has one of the most complete units in world football. Rodri,
God,
aged
bro.
29, back from
man.
injury, commanding the pitch as the deep-lying anchor.
Aight.
Zubimendi, precise, calm, and disciplined beside him. Pedri, Barcelona's
Legend,
22-year-old
legend,
wizard. with
legend.
Vision, dribbling, and genius written all over him. Fabian Ruiz, the 29-year-old PSG star,
Good
bringing
player, great
vertical
player.
runs and goals. Mikel Merino, Arsenal's engine, pressing, intercepting, never stopping. Behind them, backup brilliance from Fermin Lopez, Dani Olmo, Gavi, and Martin Zubimendi.
How did you just say Dani Olmo was part of like their starting midfielder and then it got to backup and you said Dani Olmo again? So he's a starter and a backup? What are we doing? Both of
This
them.
midfield doesn't just play football, it controls football. Defensively, Spain blends youth with experience. Carvajal, Pedro Porro, Dean Huijsen, Robin Lenormand,
Huijsen.
Pau
Is that how you say
Kubasi,
it?
and Marc Cucurella form a
Great
strong,
back line.
organised
W
backline
stand for the
that
back line. That
concedes
back line
less
is
than
solid.
0.8 goals per game.
Great back
Waiting
line.
in the shadows, Danny Vivian, the aerial powerhouse, and Alejandro Grimaldo, the set-piece specialist. And between the posts, Unai Simon, the hero of Euro 2024, unshakable in qualifiers, and the undisputed number one, with backups like David Raya, Alex Ramiro, and young Joan Garcia. Spain's
So are they not taking Balde? Does Balde not go to the World Cup?
goalkeeping department is as safe as it gets. The players, the hype, the talent. Spain has everything to win the World Cup in 2026. If the stars align, if their rhythm flows like it has since 2022, this could be the year Spain rises again, to reclaim the trophy after 16 long years.
Chapter 4.
And now, the last team. It isn't Brazil, it isn't England, it isn't Italy, and it isn't even Germany. This nation is now on top 4 rank with most possible.
É o meu Portugal, caralho. Olha pra isto, pá. I dreamed of days like this where we're one of the favorites. I dreamed of days like this, bro. Portuguese fans never been a favorite ever in anything going into any competition. I dreamed for days like this, bro, for my Portugal to be a favorite at anything, bro. I would have taken it at a friendly competition, bro. We are favorites on something. Let's go, bro. Let's go. To be honest, though, do y'all think we're 4th favorite? Like, would you put us in that order? Because, look, I think England have very, very, very good chance as well. I think England are very, 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 very high up their team, bro. Very, very high up their team. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Ronaldo's washed. I know that's why this doesn't really come down to Ronaldo. It comes down to the rest of the team.
Cup. The final giant in this journey is Portugal.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. My man got hype music for us. We got hype music.
The nation that the entire world is watching. The nation every football fan secretly hopes will rise. Why? Because 2026 will be the last World Cup of Cristiano Ronaldo's career. Messi had his story, 5 World Cups, victory at the very last moment in 2022. But for Ronaldo, this is different. This will be his 6th and final World Cup.
Chat,
and there
give me a 1 if it would be lit to see him walk out with one. Ronaldo got his, Messi got his, Ronaldo just walk away with his, bro. And they both walk away from the game with it, bro. It would be a historic story, bro, if it ended that way, dude. Like, and it won't, but if it did, bro, imagine both of our guys walking away with that. Was crazy. They both deserve it. Absolutely, both deserve it,
There's
bro.
no second chance. If he is to complete his legacy, to seal his era as one of football's immortals, he must lift the trophy in 2026.
It's impossible to lift that trophy,
Ronaldo
man.
never had the complete squad around him at the World Cup stage. He had moments, he had brilliance, but not the perfect balance. But this time, things are different. The 2026 Portuguese squad is not ordinary. It is fierce, it is balanced, and it is already proving its strength, taking down Spain, dominating qualification, and showing the world that they are no longer outsiders. Under Roberto Martinez, Portugal lines up in a 4-3-3 formation, a setup that finally unlocks their full attacking power. On the left wing, Rafael Leão, AC Milan's superstar, explosive pace, ruthless dribbling, unstoppable in one-on-one situations. Alongside him, Pedro Neto, a Chelsea star, a relentless runner.
I think this guy's one of the most important players going into the World Cup. W or L take. I think this guy is one of the most important because he brings so much speed to an attack that can be such a game changer on counterattacks and also against teams that you beat on the counter. I think this guy right here is literally one of the most important players going into the World Cup. More important than almost that entire midfield. I think this guy is massively important, bro, honestly.
Who cuts inside to strike. In the center, the role is shared between the young sharpness of Gonzalo Ramos, PSG's striker with a poacher's instinct, and of course, Cristiano Ronaldo himself. Still deadly scores, still hungry to complete his career, and still leading the line in what will be his final battle. On the right, 2 rising forces. Francisco Conceição, Juventus's electric winger, full of energy and unpredictability, and Francisco Trincão with his speed and creativity. And if that wasn't enough, Portugal's bench overflows with attacking firepower. João Felix, the eternal talent, playing between the lines, drifting, creating, finishing. Pedro Gonçalves, Sporting's versatile forward, capable of scoring from either wing or even as a false nine. Depth, variety, danger. This attack is as complete as it has ever been. Behind them lies the core of Portugal's strength, the midfield. Bruno Fernandes, Manchester United's heartbeat, a creative general who dictates the tempo and delivers in clutch moments. Bernardo Silva, Manchester City's magician.
They're not even the important players. They're not even the important ones.
PSG's rising star, blending energy with
this is important
precision. Ruben Neves, with his control and long-range vision, and the Rock himself, João Palhinha, Tottenham's destroyer, breaking.
Buddy did not say João Neves, who's their most important midfielder. video got to be AI, bro. Palinga's great, but João Neves is obviously playing.
Attacks, shielding the backline. This midfield doesn't just pass, it dictates, it commands, it dominates. Defensively, Portugal has built an unbreakable wall. Ruben Dias, Manchester City's warrior, the leader at the back. Alongside him, Gonçalo Inácio and Antonio Silva, two young defenders rising with confidence and composure. On the flanks, Nuno Mendes, PSG's lightning left-back, and João Cancelo, one of the most versatile fullbacks in the world. Add in Diogo Dalot from Manchester United, and this backline becomes a fortress. And guarding it all, the man between the posts, Diogo Costa. Calm, reliable, and already showing the world his penalty-saving heroics. Backed up by Rui Silva and José Sá, Portugal's goalkeeping unit is as dependable as ever. This squad has everything: firepower in attack, balance in midfield, steel in defense, and leadership in goal. But beyond the tactics, beyond the names, this Portugal team carries something bigger. They carry destiny. They carry the hope of giving Ronaldo his final glory. The world has seen Messi's story. Now, it waits to see if Ronaldo can write his own. The 2026 World Cup could be the final chapter of one of football's greatest rivalries, and Portugal knows this is their moment. So what do you think, who is the strongest among these four nations? Share your opinion in comments.
Who's the strongest among those nations? I think France, but I honestly don't know how England's not on this list. England is so strong, bro. Saka, Rice, I mean, that team is stacked out their mind, bro. As a Portuguese person, I can tell you now, I am much more scared of France than Spain. Can Spain beat Portugal? Absolutely, yes. But I remember in the Nation League, I wanted Spain to go to the final against Portugal. I wanted Portugal to face Spain because I think we have a chance against Spain. We don't have a chance against France because Mbappe's too fast. We almost beat France in the World Cup to make the final of that Euro, but they're just too fast. So I think I'm more scared of France than Spain, because in my opinion, Mbappe is the best player in the world. I think France is the scariest team. Dub or L. I think France is the scariest team in the world. I think playing against Mbappe is very, very scary, bro. And also not just Mbappe, Dembele, Ballon d'Or winner, right? So especially this Dembele. This Dembele's different. That was a good video. There was a lot of important facts left out. A lot of important facts. A lot of important facts. But I'm excited for the World Cup, man. I'm going to try to go to a few games. I just hope the World Cup is at night. Right, chat? W or L. I really, 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 really hope the World Cup is at night because, guys, here in America, man, in the summertime, it gets very, very hot. And it's not even that it gets very, very hot. It's that it gets very, very humid, like extremely humid, disgustingly humid. It's not even the heat, bro. It's the humidity that just makes it absolutely horrible to be outside during the months like July and stuff like that. So if they play these things during the day, it's going to be real, real hard for these players to run. So, yeah, man. Hey, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If this goes on YouTube, though, if you did, make sure to smash a thumbs up and subscribe. And let us know down below who you think is going to win.